Late. That's my fault. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, Carol and John Shoppers. It's my fault. I was eating my egg roll. Not a euphemism. John Shear's here. Andrew's here. They built the table. We were busy last minute this evening. Our huge Image and DC shipment showed up like at 4 o'clock. So trucked right through there. Got to read a lot of stuff, though. Thank you for joining us a little later than normal. We had a really fun late night comics last week.
Yeah.
Split that up. It was a good time. Knocked out some boxes. Still have a lot of new dollar stock that cycled in because we were doing sale over the weekend and Superman Day giveaway, which is super fun too. If you guys haven't made it in for that, Superman Day was on Friday. That's the anniversary of the release of Action Comics #1, and we have some really cool Superman books still around. Happy to give those away all summer. Seems like it's going to be the right summer for it. Some prints from CnJ too. So kind of just giving stuff away now. We're in the mode.
Right. Speaking of giving stuff away.
Speaking of Superman and giving stuff away. Yeah, we have a display. I'm proud of it. I made it. I built it on a Thursday morning.
It's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I built it on Superman Day. I think I built it Friday morning. Anyway, we're going to keep that green with fresh with evergreen Superman books. Because when it doesn't have a book in it, look, it looks so ugly. We got to start drawing stuff back there or something. But yeah, so we're stoked about selling Superman stuff. The theme continues with the poster that you can come in and grab for Free Comic Book Day. It's on May 3rd on Saturday. Going to be here all day. Super jazzed about it. Tell your friends. We're going to have some flyers printed up here in a second. We're going to start hanging these posters up when I get a chance to get up and get around town. It was raining on Saturday. So
I know, yeah.
Excuse. But we have a big table. We have the extra table. Yay, mini table. Yay, mini table. So we'll get to first appearances and go on from there. This one I argued with Andrew on, but we're going to do it. Predator versus Spider-Man #1 is A, awesome, and B, the first appearance of a character named The Skinner. It's not really, because it's actually just the Predator.
What's his name? Skinner.
Yeah, that's pretty silly. All right. Avengers 25 is the first new Masters of Evil, which is why I let Skinner slide, because this is like the 18th Masters of Evil. But they're really fun. They're a bunch of a-holes. They're good. Absolute Martian Manhunter #2 is the first appearance of the Absolute White Martians. And we are having a lot of fun talking about this book and the way that they are pulling white Martians off and green Martians for that matter. That's an experience.
Heady.
Last one, a little on the lighter side. Medieval Spawn #1 comes out this week. New Spawn.
Yay!
No one's
Spawn.
Stop. First appearance of the Hell Knights. So I guess in Spawndom, something called the Hell Knights not appearing before now is kind of a milestone.
Right. Get it now before it goes up to $300 like the Gunslinger Spawn that we got back there.
Yeah, for real. We do have a Gunslinger Spawn #1 back here. It's something to celebrate. That's always kind of fun to see.
First appearance, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why I meant first appearance of him. So what was it? What Spawn? 120?
2 something, 180 something.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. That's what I said. Am I doing the little table? Or are you doing the little table?
I can do the little table.
You wanna do
Sure.
it?
Okay.
We'll get down to the little table.
That's
Let's
what
start
I'm saying.
start with Image.
Image seems like a good place to start. We do it pretty much every week. One that I was looking forward to. I was on the the list for this trade paperback. Moon is Following Us, Volume 1 collects the first 5 issues. So that's awesome for full story arc, I'm guessing, because it's a 10-issue series. So next, Rifters complete miniseries. Yep. So 5 issues of that one. It was like a time shenanigans.
Yes.
I remember the first issue being super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supermassive, this volume 1, so this collects all the one-shots from 22 through 24, so it's like all the yearly events for the Supermassive universe. Monolith from Spawn is all 3 issues of that one collected from earlier this year, and then Criminal is on their volume 5 of reprints. Little dose of the 90s, Youngblood Deluxe. Is it new material?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
It is a deluxe
Version of
previous
Youngblood #1.
Okay. Next to not a lot of #1s over here. Next to it, that Medieval Spawn on #1. It's a 5-issue miniseries, I think. I don't think they put it on the cover, but that's your cover A if you'd like one. Here's your cover B, blank. Then we've got Rat City from the Spawnverse on #13. And let me know if I'm not holding them up far enough. Gunslinger Spawn's on #42. I always love a horse on fire.
Right.
It really does.
Especially by Barons.
There's your cover B. Hornsby and Halo from Ghost Machine side of things is on #6. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. Dust to Dust is on issue number 5. Still good?
I didn't get to read that one yet.
Shucks. All right.
I know.
Top
We're
of the
gonna-
pile.
Well, it's from Rick Remender's imprinted image, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's awesome.
I mean, the rest of it has been, so.
Power Fantasies on number 8. And then one, actually,
God.
we got the best elevator pitch for it. So this is Moonshine Bigfoot. It's a great name for a comic book. I'll say that out loud. And it's essentially Dukes of Hazzard if there was a Bigfoot involved. Silly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's
Perfect.
very fun.
Yeah. Universal Monsters Mummy is on issue number 2. There's cover A. Here's cover B. And your Gilliam March cover C. Yeah, he's doing awesome with that. And then a $10 1 in 25 variant.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Sorry.
My pick of the week after just reading it literally seconds ago while eating that taco egg roll. Bug Wars number 3. Holy hoot. Like, this book is just fantastic and fun and a little concerning. There is, we are getting into the sex, drugs, rock and roll part of things. The Bug Wars is not a friendly place to be.
No.
It's a lawless territory, so there's going to be some debauchery, just fair warning. But Bug Wars number 3. You got Assorted Crisis Events on issue number 2, and we were told by Andrea not to read this before doing the video, so we did.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll read this. And I read it right before the video, and it is intense. Like I needed a breather after that. Like, that's not even like the worst part of that.
If a velociraptor in your face is not the worst part, that's a comic I want to read. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then to go along with number 3, you got Bug Wars number 2 reprinted. So if you missed out and didn't let us know, then here it is for you. G.I. Joe's on issue 6, epic cover A.
It is. That happens. The
Okay.
fight is
That's
happening.
epic. Cover B is great. There's cover C, actually personal favorite. We've got the 1 in 25 variant for $8. And
Spoiler.
What?
Next one.
Oh, this is a spoiler?
Ish. Yeah. But we all.
Well,
It's
if
already
you wouldn't
out
have
there.
said anything, no one would.
Yeah.
Well, and then a 1 in 50, $30 spoiler variant. You heard it here
What?
first.
Transformers.
Spoiled by John Shear.
Surprise.
Now we got G.I. Joe on their next Silent Missions one shot. This one's Roadblock. That I didn't get a chance to flip through this one this week, so that's a little intense. That was cover A. Here's your cover B. And 1 in 10 variant for $8. In the blurb of the video, I put best omnibus ever. This is it. This is the Rick Remender Punisher omnibus. I say it's the best omnibus ever because you go on such a wild ride through his entire run of these comic books. He dies. He's reborn as Frankenstein.
Frankencastle.
Frankencastle has a freaking fantastic story arc where teaming up with the Legion of Monsters, watching them get torn apart. Like, the world's on fire because of Norman Osborn. This is a fantastic run of Punisher comic books. For $100, you got 1 through 16 of that Punisher run, the Dark Reign one-shots, Frankencastle 17 through 21, and then the follow-up 5-issue miniseries. All good. I promise you.
Oh, that Dark Reign. Oh.
Dark Reign is fantastic. Just alone. It's the one shot alone. Wolverine Enemy of the State, finally back in stock. This is
Yay.
one of the most recommended Wolverine books in the store. Hasn't been in print for a minute. So if you're craving a good Wolverine read, he essentially gets mind wiped and rewired by Hydra and just let loose on the Marvel Universe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Good follow-up to Old Man Logan. And then you got Ultimate X-Men with their first modern epic collection at Volume 1. Venom War trade paperback. This one is Spider-Man miniseries and Lethal Protector miniseries. The most recent Deadpool team-up miniseries all collected. Yeah, he teams up with Chris Starr. No one's apologizing for it. Then a really wild one in the middle. This Fantastic Four Full Circle came out with an expanded edition, and it is blacklight ready. I feel like I didn't need to say that.
No.
Next to it, our only epic collection from Marvel this week is X-Men. This one's Mutant Genesis. New printing, I think, right?
I think so.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's on issue 5. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Here's your cover C. And then Ultimate side of things has one book. Ultimate Black Panther is on issue 15. That's cover A. Next to it, you got a 1 in 25 variant. Werewolf by Night is on issue number 9. Never thought this series would make it this far. Very happy for it. Very happy for it. There's cover A. And here's cover B. Looks like a troll. I don't know what's going on.
I think a werewolf is ripping out of
his head. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mind Wolf.
Cool.
One facsimile edition from Marvel this week is X-Men 134. New Champions on issue 4. No first appearance in New Champions.
No.
Weird.
Just an origin.
That's been happening. Okay. So there's cover A. Cover B by Gonzalez. There's cover C. And then we're on to Infinity Watch. Phil Coulson's Infinity Watch.
Yeah.
Number 4, there's cover A. There's a Coulson variant. Cover B. Eddie Brock Carnage is my favorite thing to wait for. I cannot wait for monthly issues of Eddie Brock Carnage to come out. It's inexplicable to me how fun and fantastic and absolutely red band worthy this book is without having a red band.
It's like legit. When he told me to read issue 1, I'm like, I rolled my eyes.
He did.
And then I read issue 1 and I was like, well, this is really good. And then I read issue 2 and I'm like, still good. And then I've read issue 3 and it's still good. I don't like, amazing. Charles Soule is like just kicking butt on this book. It's fantastic.
It
is
doesn't
a great
happen for a
book.
Carnage series every day. We were talking about it. We like that Carnage is such an isolated character in like this mindscape. Our favorite one shot was Carnage Mind Bomb back in the day, 93 or something. And it's Carnage in prison. And like you get Carnage in a cage and it's an interesting story. So, because like the leverage thing, it's super good.
Oh,
Okay.
the leverage.
Eddie Brock
So
Carnage
good.
number 3. Sorry, I could talk about this. There's cover A. Here's cover B. Oh, it's kind of a lame cover B.
It
I
is.
think it's kind of cute. It's like cutesy Carnage.
Yeah. Like Archie Carnage.
Yeah. Yep.
Magic is on issue number 4. Still magical. And then cover. Well, I didn't get a chance to read it. And then the 1 in 10 variant is a character design cover for $10.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't see that.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle, look away. Sorry. Deadpool Wolverine issue number 4. Didn't realize it was being written by Percy, so I gotta give him another chance. I just keep on seeing Strife and not caring. I can't help it. There's cover A. Boop. Oh, it was hidden.
Uh-oh.
Cover B. Sabretooth is wrapping up. Last of the miniseries.
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. I mean, if it ends there, that's harrowing. There's cover A. Here's your cover B. X-Men on issue 15. Cover A is right there. Cover B, I think that's a pretty cool, like, animated Cyclops looking. I'm down with that. Cover C is the Marvel Universe Connect variants, and the 1 in 50 blue line sketch version is $15. Kyle and I had a lot of debate over this Cyclops variant because it was selling for like $140,
Oh,
like $110 to $140. And I'm like, couldn't really figure out why. Like, it's great artwork, but it has a cover A kind of thing.
yeah.
But yeah, so $100 for a 1 in 100. Maybe it's the
Shame.
artist. I just never.
Yeah, I don't know.
Loop. X-Force has a legacy issue that's pretty cool. This is the first ongoing series I ever finished collecting, so I like seeing it have a couple of iterations and a new legacy number. So they're number 300, technically number 10. I really liked Amazing Spider-Man number 2. Great follow-up to like a pretty continuously ongoing, like fully trucking series. This one, there's some mind-bending stuff in here, like Spidey got poisoned, and I love those kind of issues. There's your cover A. Next to it is your cover B, because you got to have Black Cat on the cover. Here's cover C. Cover D is the Marvel Universe Connecting. You got the blue line 1 in 50 variant for that for $15. You got the 1 in 25 variant, probably my favorite of the bunch, for $10. And then the Black Cat on cover B 1 in 100 variant for $60. Avengers 25 is a One World Under Doom tie-in, and it's a good one. They're playing different cards from your Avengers hand in these couple of issues, like the one above it too. So I'm kind of in for One World Under Doom. It's still a slow roll, but I'm in for it. So new Masters of Evil, they're pretty absurd. I called them a bunch of a-holes earlier, and I meant it. Madcap's on the team, so I feel like that's allowed.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yep. So there's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Here's your cover C. Here's your cover D, the Marvel Universe Connecting. The blue line version of that, 1 in 50 for $15. Another 1 in 50, Captain Marvel style, for $20. And a 1 in 25 featuring those new Masters of Evil for $10. There is really some, they don't just throw away Madcap. Like, they use it a lot.
As one should.
It's like, did you read it?
Not yet.
Oh, more than you.
Oh, yeah.
I think even more than you think I'm saying.
All right. All right.
One World Under Doom number 3, trucking through this miniseries, and they're doing a really great job of dismantling the Avengers as we know it. Like, they're not effective, they're not cooperating with the world, and like Doom is a well-spoken individual.
He knows.
Like, this is going well. Bit of a meat hook at the end too, so but we're only through the first act. So there's cover A, One World Under Doom. Here's cover B. Cover C. Cover D, the Doomosaur.
D for Doomosaur.
Cover E for the Marvel Universe Connecting. And the 1 in 50 variant of that is $20. The 1 in 25, solid Doom, 15. But then top of the table, I'm actually gonna. You talk about this for 1 second? So I can drink some water?
Absolutely. So,
Absolutely.
Predator versus Spider-Man. Ever since they've shown the preview in the Marvel book, which was gross, it immediately just like became like, oh, I have to read this, and then you get to read it, and it is beyond as good as you think it's going to be. This is like perfect, like near perfect. Like, this is Aliens Avengers level with Spider-Man Predator. The artwork is phenomenal. The little piece they give you at the end, the last page, is perfect. It's set in a world that's not the exact Marvel universe, just a touch different, but it should make what happens on the last page even better going forward.
Oh, it's a completely independent Spider-Man story and Predator story melded together
perfectly.
Yeah, seamlessly. All the like New York scenic stuff, like hot summer stuff, is so framed like a Predator movie, like long shots and blurriness in the background and kind of just like keeping everything at a distance. And all the Spider-Man stuff is very like dialogue heavy and like big dialogue, talking to each other and making things happen and comic book action forward. It's really good. The Predator stuff has that lazy, hot vibe to it. Even like,
Is that Predator 2?
yeah,
Hottest summer. There's some cops.
and it's just a freaking entertaining book too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
really,
And
really, really
gross.
good and gross. Like the preview book we would pull out, it's just the right amount of heat vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so cover.
This should be a Red Band book, and it is not.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
can't believe
how
there's not even like a little
it is.
mature
Yeah.
parental advice right
Oh,
there.
it
There
is.
we go.
Okay.
Found it.
Not for kids.
Anyway, it really isn't. But there's no boobies. There's cover A. There's cover B. We got a foily, spiffy, shiny $12 variant. 1 in 10 design variant for $10, and a 1 in 25 variant for 15. Yeah, Series 2.
Yeah. And then we get to DC, and at the top of the table, for 2 rows, we've got absolutes. For the first one, we've got Absolute Martian Manhunter, and just as mind crazy as the first one was, it introduces the white Martian in the best way possible. There's just the last probably like 8 pages are like I'm not like a locomotive that just won't stop. It's fantastic. And I cannot wait to read the rest of these. It's sad, frightening, perfect in every way. Like, yeah, this is
truly
how.
stand by what I said earlier in that, like, this book is creating a different experience of reading comics for me a little bit. Like, there's some emotional tie-in to the way you need to read dialogue within the artwork, and it's combining in a way that does not happen often.
Yeah.
It does not. It's very, 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 very intimate.
They're doing a good job with this. So, issue 2 of Absolute Martian Manhunter, there's your cover A, there's your cover B, your cover C, your cover D, your $15 1 in 25 variants, and your $18 1 in 50 variants.
It's like hard to get overly excited about it because it is such a real story, like dealing with very real things. But it's such an exciting thing to read, but it's heavy at the same time. So I don't want to be like, oh my god, Martian Manhunter, like,
Right.
you guys are gonna love it, because I don't want you to get really upset. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Whereas we can do this with Absolute
Hell
Wonder Woman
yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're going to love it. Like, it is part 2 of a 2-part story, and it is Diana versus the gods in the best way possible. There's history, there's current, like, what's going on with it. It is fantastic in every way. It's like if Batman comes out next week, Batman might be the best absolute book. But right now, Wonder Woman has come out this week, and that's the best absolute book. Sorry, Martian Manhunter, because you're pretty great, but this is fantastic. So there's your cover A. There's your cover B. You've got your $15 1 in 25 variant, and then your $30 all art 1 in 50 variant for that one there.
You did that whole wind up without saying Chimera.
I didn't need to. I didn't need to. Green Lantern Dark is on issue number 4 in that Elseworld series. Superman is on issue 25. It's a milestone issue. It is very cool. Yes. So wrap cover for that. And it ties up a lot of stuff. What's been going on with Superman. Absolutely leaves you like what's going to happen going forward, but a lot of tie-ups with like Luthor and other things. It's really, really good. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. We've got a blank for cover C. The 1 in 25 $15 variant by Dave Johnson is wonderful because I want freeze breath. I want that.
It's so fun.
It's so good. We've got a 1 in 50 variant for $30, and then a $60 1 in 100 variant for that one there. Justice League Unlimited's on issue number 6. We Are Yesterday Part 2. It is basically how Grodd brought all the evil guys together in his most perfect way, and really a lot of fun. Like this shows everything that's happened behind the scenes from 1 through 5, what's been going on. So there's your cover A. There's your cover B.
Does it explain who this is?
Nope.
Okay.
There's your cover C by Zarity. You've got your $10 1 in 25 variant by Jurgens. You've got your $20 1 in 50 variant. And then we get to Peacemaker Presents Vigilante and Eagly, the double feature.
Best cover.
It is an amazing
So
cover.
good.
An amazing cover with also one of my favorite onomatopoeias, yoink.
Yoink! Right on the cover, you got a big yellow yoink.
It's so good. Green Arrow's on issue number 23. Flash is on issue number 20. It's part 1 of a new series story arc, Bad Moon Rising. It also has a $10 1 in 25 variant. Green Lantern's on issue number 22 with a very cool cover there. And
I
then
didn't realize
It says
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it right when I was putting it in people's files. I saw it all. I didn't see it all day.
and then we got cover B for that one. And then we have a $25 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
By Mark Spears.
By Mark Spears. Harley Quinn's got its special issue number 50. There's cover A. Nakayama did a cover B.
Oh no! Don't drop your book.
Cover C. And another Nakayama. This is the April Fool's for cover D. Metamorpho has also one of the
Yeah, it's so
most
awesome.
insane and wonderful covers that we've seen this week. You could just spend like a good minute just staring at it, wondering what is going on. It's so good. So Metamorpho number
Should
5.
I be running from them? Like, I don't...
We don't know.
I would pet that dog. I don't care.
Oh, hell
Right?
yeah.
DC's facsimile is Brave and the Bold number 60. I'm pretty sure this is the first time Wonder Girl joins the team. So all 4 of them together. There you go. There's cover A. Cover B is a blank variant. And then Batman's on issue 159. Hush 2, part 2. And yes, Jason Todd as Red Hood shows up because Batman is trying to save the Joker and Jason wants none of that going on. So there's your cover A. We're gonna
I didn't
call
notice
it
it said Hush. That's sweet.
Yeah, I just
Hush and
noticed
Blood.
that.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
Cover B is your spiffy shiny foil variant. Cover C is your April Fool's variant. Cover D
It's awesome.
and cover E is your connecting variant. Mike Cho has done a $12 1 in 25 variant for that one there. We've got a Bianchini $20 1 in 50 variant, and the Jim Lee All Art 1 in 100 variant for $50.
Kevin, you want the 1 in 100? Call out.
We also have the big, giant, oversized, doesn't fit in anything special edition
But you just gotta have it.
for $15.
I went to go hand John Shear a copy of cover A, and he's like, "No, I'll read the big one."
And I did. It was worth it.
I bet.
Because I did it with the first one after reading the small one. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be
This
reading
is way
these
better.
oversized.
That's
yeah,
so cool.
it's great. And then if you missed it, we've got Hush 2 Part 1. So come
Hush 2
if you're like, hey, time to get it, jump in. The last of the DC comics.
Periodical.
Last Days of Lex Luthor, issue 3. After 2 years, it finally finishes off. I've read the first 2, and I've liked the first 2. I've read the first 10 pages of this so far, and I cannot wait to get to the end. It's great. So there's your cover A, your cover B, and cover C is by Samney.
And since we're on the last of the DC periodicals, we actually were talking earlier. We want to appreciate DC Comics for doing legacy numbering now. Batman is on legacy number 924. How they count it, you have to ask somebody else.
Right.
But that's cool. They're on pretty much all their books, most of them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. Just want to say thanks, DC. That's cool.
Dark Knights of Steel Deluxe Edition, $50. If you don't buy it, I will. So get it before I do. There's your cover A.
A hell of a
There's your
sales
cover
pitch,
B.
dude.
It is fantastic in every way. It is so good. Tom Taylor has reimagined like the DC heroes in like essentially medieval times in the best way possible.
This is the DM edition.
Oh,
This
that's
is
the direct market? Okay.
So you can
So-
only get that one in comic shops.
Direct market edition, newsstand edition.
Yeah.
There we go. Because Superman family, Giant Turtle Man, gotta love it. Jimmy Olsen is a giant turtle in a DC finest collection. Perfect in every way. There you
Jimmy,
go.
I warned you.
Of course he did. The Grant Morrison JLA, they're recollecting those in soft covers. This is volume 2 of that. 100 Bullets, they're being re-released again. This is book 2 of that, so I think it's like issues 11 through 20. Batman Brave and the Bold, this is volume 1. It collects a bunch of the stories from issues 1 through 9 of the Brave and the Bold series. Plastic Man No More, that wonderful Black Label miniseries by Chris Cantwell. $25 get you a hardcover. You really can't beat that. We've talked about it forever. We're going to keep talking about it as long as they keep reprinting them. Absolute Batman #1, 6 print.
Oof. Yeah.
Gotta love it. So if
Who
you've
doggy,
missed it,
as they say in the business.
if you've missed it for 5 printings, get it now. We are not blowing smoke. It's fantastic. It's great. There you go. There's no excuse.
I don't even need to say anything because I fully anticipate that stack not even being there by free comic book.
You're probably not wrong. So we have a regular cover. We have a spiffy, shiny foil variant. We'll call that cover B. Absolute Batman #2.
4th print.
4th print. Gotta love it. We've got a cover A for that. We have a cover B for it as well. And then we've got Absolute Batman #3. Because if you missed it, if you missed issue 1, if you missed issue 2, now you can get issue 3 as well.
That's the 3rd print.
3rd print. There's cover A, cover B. More absolutes. Absolute Wonder Woman's on issue. We've got a 6th print of 1, I think, or is it 5th print?
5th print.
5th print of #1. Find out why we love it so much. It's so good. I mean, that horse.
Unfathomably
it's
good.
so wonderful. So there's cover A, spiffy, shiny foil variant for cover B.
I might grab that
The
one.
design of Persephone in this new issue, I just didn't mention when you were up at the top of the table.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Absolute Superman. There's your cover A
That's a 4th print.
and a spiffy, shiny foil variant for that one there. So good. All right, Gotcha Man. Ryu is
It's a
a
one-shot.
one-shot. Ryu Scavengers. There you go. And then Flash Gordon Quarterlies on issue #3.
That's a freaky cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freaky mouth.
Yeah, I've got to imagine he's going after Flash with some vigor.
I was about to say figure. I should have said it.
So, Paranoid Gardens by Gerard Way. The whole collection,
Mm.
$20.
Die cut cover. That's why it's in shiny.
Ooh, all right,
Mhm.
very nice. So yeah, we sold some of the issues because we're like, put them out. Like, hey, get some Gerard Way going on.
If you like Umbrella
So-
Academy, that's a sign I put on it. If you like Umbrella Academy, you dig this book. It's
New Witcher miniseries, The Bear and the Butterflies, on issue number 1. There you go.
They just announced a new game too.
Ooh. Black Hammer Spiral Cities on issue number 5. From the World of Minor Threats, Welcome to Twilight's on issue number 2. With Bendis' story in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then Turtles of Grey Skulls on issue number 4. We got 2 covers for that. So there's your cover A. And then your cover B. Cullen Bunn has a new horror book out. Gotta love the little Baphomet going on there.
That cover's
Arcana Royale, issue number 1. There we go. Epitaphs from the Abyss is on issue number 10. And having read the story, these dogs, they play a very big part in the story. They are creepy, creepy devil dogs. So there's your cover A. There's your cover
I
B.
want to hear more about these dudes.
Next issue.
Okay.
And then cover C.
Yikes.
Out of Alcatraz on issue number 2.
Can't wait to read that.
It's, Chris Cantwell's, like, he's hitting every book that he does out of the park.
Yeah.
So there you go. Rick and Morty, Ricklemania, issue number 3 for that one. Minor Arcana's on issue number 6 from Jeff Lemire. Conan's on issue number 20 from Titan Comics. And then we get Tank Girl, because everybody loves original Tank Girl stuff. So this is from 1988 to 1990, all the Tank Girl stuff in a collection. That's book 1. Book 2, 1990 to 1993. And then book 3, 93 to 95. All the Hewlett and Martin stuff.
Dude, I'm so tempted to order these.
I mean,
They
I-
look awesome.
yeah.
Seeing them in person, I think we ordered them a while ago. Seeing them in
Yeah.
person, I was like, oh, those are some collections
yeah.
to have.
Yeah, they are. Kilchella, the whole collection of that is there. Gotta love it. Serial killer at one of those festivals. Pulp Bites Volume 1. I know nothing about this.
I'd pay for you so I could witness you like
At
Coachella at a
Coachella?
festival.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I would like fund the trip. I think I would.
It'd be great. Yeah. Pulp Bites Volume 1, full collection there. Toxic Summer from Derek Charm, that full collection we've got going on there. Godzilla, the Library Collection Volume 4.
But wait, that's not the only Godzilla.
It's not.
No.
It's not the only book.
Library Collection Volume 4, super shiny foil cover. They're doing these for the 70th anniversary one-shots to commemorate, so a reprint, but in awesomeness. Speaking of reprints, Godzilla vs. Chicago. It was a smash hit the first time it came out. There's a second print. Really jazzed about the LA one upcoming. You got Star Trek on issue 31 of the ongoing. Thundercats on issue 14 of the ongoing. All Ages Star Wars High Republic. They've got Echoes of Fear in trade paperback. You got Sonic the Hedgehog on volume 18.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, keep going.
yeah.
Sonic's fine with me. You got TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures there in issue 24. There's your cover A. And there's your cover B. This man thing has always disturbed me. Even in action figure form as a young child.
Oh, his action figure form is even better.
Don't worry, we didn't put one of the 103 extra copies of Witchblade they sold us on the table, so you guys don't need to be haunted by that. But we do. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comic books.